Oh yeah, so okay, Pittsburgh. Okay, everybody's going Pittsburgh on this one. All right, the next game it will be Seattle at Detroit.
Seattle. I mean, Detroit. Yes, they've been up and down the whole season. They've had problems during the off season, but Detroit's still messed up. Stratford ain't the way that he used to be, and I use a word that doesn't exist. Ain't. But I feel like Seattle's gonna come out. I mean, they've been inconsistent all year, but here's one of the inconsistent times that they actually get a win. That makes sense whatsoever.
All right, Sean, what about you?
I'll have go for Seattle, but I hope the guy for the Detroit quarterback doesn't.
Matt Stafford?
Yeah, because I have him as my fantasy football quarterback, and he's actually been lately the last couple 3 weeks have been giving me points like 18, 20 points, and that's what I need. Stay ahead of my brother and my nephews.
Oh, I got you.
Because I'm in first place.
I'm also going to pick Seattle for this one as well. And next game, we have Carolina at Chicago.
Now, for a while, I was jumping on the Carolina bandwagon. I had Carolina as my second wildcard team, and obviously
that didn't work out well.
I still have a chance, but Carolina has to win out, but which ain't going to happen. And plus, the Bears are a better team, so to make it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, Bears.
It's not over, Bears, as Christopher Walken once said. What about you, Sean?
I'm going with Chicago Bears also.
All right. How about the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles?
Falcons are going to stay undefeated, in my opinion. I mean, that team is probably the only complete team in the league. I mean, everyone's saying, okay, Houston's complete, San Francisco's complete. Even though being a Niner fan myself, how could you pass up Atlanta? Even though they've won close games, they're still pretty complete. They still have the way to get it done. I mean, even though they almost lost to the Raiders, funny enough, but
I know.
Yeah. They have a complete team. I mean,
all right. What about you, Sean?
I say Atlanta Falcons because I love to see them go all the way undefeated. Because when was the last time a team has actually gone that?
The Dolphins, 78, I believe.
Yeah. So I like to see a
the
team
Super Bowl
do it again.
70, yeah.
And the last team to do it in the regular season was New England.
Yeah. Yeah, look how that turned out. They lost the Super Bowl to the Giants, but that's a different story.
That's the only team that Brady cannot beat in the Super Bowl.
Speaking of Tom Brady, we have the Patriots and the Rams in London.
Oh, dear. I'm going to pick the Rams to lose, obviously.
Wait. This game is in London?
Yes.
Yeah, the game's in London.
Because the Rams don't know how to attract fans, so that's why they have it in London. No
actually,
offense.
No, but I actually did make a good point because there are a lot of more. I was watching the Packers-Rams game, and they had a lot more Packers games than Packer fans. Yeah, than Rams fans. That was kind of funny to me, actually.
But I thought preseason usually is back in different countries. I didn't know record season.
All right, so we have Patriots. What about your pick, Sean?
I'm going to have to go with the Patriots also.
I'm going with the Patriots as well. We got the Colts and the Titans.
Colts. I mean, the Titans are one of those other teams that look very inconsistent. And plus, Andrew Luck's going to come out and have another big game. Even though he's been somewhat inconsistent, his defense is somewhat let him down. I feel like Indy's going to come out on top just for this game.
I'm going to go the other way around and say Tennessee. I'm gonna say Tennessee because you see what Chris Johnson did last week?
Yes.
Oh my God! I mean they're in Tennessee and they probably gonna get a lot of home momentum going.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna say Tennessee on this one.
But you gotta think Chris Johnson has been inconsistent this whole season.
Hey, at least he had a nice game to counter.
Do you have him in your fantasy team?
No, I think God does.
I think you're smart.
I have LaShawn McCoy and Alfred Morris.
I think you're smarter than freaking
All right, so what about you, Sean?
I'm going with Indianapolis Colts on this one.
You got the Colts also. Oh, you got the Colts? Okay, so you broke the tiebreaker, which means I'm going the Tennessee Titan route. We got the Chargers and the Cleveland Browns.
Now, I chose somewhat of the upset in this. I'm choosing the Browns. I mean, as me and Rich has been saying on our show, he's not believing in San Diego's Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I mean, that term is overused so much. And plus, San Diego...
Kool-Aid?
Yes,
really?
Kool-Aid.
Jesus.
But plus, San Diego's been inconsistent. I mean, that AFC West is all messed up. With the Chargers, the Broncos, the Raiders, and the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs winning that division, but that ain't going to happen. So, I'm choosing Cleveland over the Chargers, and I know Sean probably wants to kill me after this.
No, I won't kill you.
Nah. But what do you I know who you want, obviously, the Chargers.
Of course, I'm going with the Chargers.
So it's going to come down to me to break the tie. Oh, boy. As much as I would like to see upset in this game, I think the game's going to be a lot closer than most people think.
Yeah,
I'm going to say the Chargers are probably going to pull it out.
By 3 points.
Like 20-17 or something like that. How about the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets?
I think I chose the Dolphins in this because, you know, the Jets are still pretty messed up. I mean, we've heard the Tebow chants in New York just a little bit, and I feel like Tebow should be starting. And then what I mentioned on the our show is that they say Tebow's going to be traded or possibly traded, and, you know, I don't know what to think. But I'm choosing Miami in this because the Jets have too many problems, and even on defense, if you don't want to get offense.
So wait, is Cleveland your upset pick, or is Miami your upset pick?
No, I'm choosing Cleveland, my upset pick. Shoot.
Okay. All right.
None of these teams are legitimate between Miami and the Jets, so...
All right, what about you, Sean?
I'm going with Miami Dolphins.
All right, so I'm also going to go with Miami as well, see if Reggie Bush can run all over the defense.
He's due.
How about the... This won't be even a game. Jacksonville and Green Bay, at Green Bay. Without Maurice Jones-Drew.
I'm going to pick the up... No, I'm kidding.
No, you got to pick the upset.
Who the heck does Jacksonville have? I mean,
That's why I picked up Green Bay's defense.
They have no one.
Well, Blaine Gabbert has a dislocated non-throwing shoulder. I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's not like he can throw anyways with his actual arm. And then Maurice Jones-Drew, he's going to be out for a few weeks, it looks like. And then it's Green Bay. Come on. Green Bay's going to bounce back, even though they started out pretty bad. But Green Bay, this is
Green Bay's game.
If you lose, you're going to cost a good, I don't know, $20, $30, $40 million in Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much. What about you, Sean?
Green Bay Packers.
I'm going with Green Bay as well. How about the Oakland Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs?
Now, I told you I had Kansas City winning the division. And I've been jumping on their bandwagon the whole season because I wanted to see that.
Both teams are 0-3 on the road and at home.
And funny enough, I'm going to choose the Raiders for the second straight week. Because, you know what? I thought Kansas City would be a better team, and they're not. I believe in Castle, and I know Castle ain't playing. They have Quinn, and Quinn hasn't showed anything. So I have the Raiders. But if Kansas City wins, I'm probably going to cry because...
All right, what about you, Sean?
I'm going with Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh.
So it's going to come down to me to break the tie. This is Connell Lodi's upset pick of the week. Kansas City Chiefs over the Oakland Raiders. You heard me right. Final score is going to be 19-13. You heard me right.
I'm going to look at the betting in Vegas. I want to see what the heck the favorite is. Because this ain't a game.
I know that, but we're just trying to have fun here, you know. New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys at
Giants.
Dallas.
Dallas just really stinks. Romo has been probably the most inconsistent player you're going to see in the NFL this season.
What about you, Sean?
New York Giants.
I'm also going to pick the Giants at home. Oh, not at home, on the road. They're more of a road warrior team than at home, yeah. And also, we have the Sunday Night Football game, New Orleans Saints, Denver Broncos. Mr. Story's Denver Broncos.
And funny enough, I actually chose the Broncos too, for whatever reason, but I feel like Peyton Manning's going to come out and have one of those great games that he's been
I think it's going to be a shootout.
Well, you can think it's going to be a shootout too. I mean, come on, Drew Brees versus Peyton Manning. This is going to be fun, but I feel like Peyton Manning's going to just have the slight edge. Maybe
especially at home.
3-4 point victory for the Broncos.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like somewhere in the 30 range or maybe high 20s or somewhere in that ratio.
Sean?
What about Sean?
Normally I will go for New Orleans Saints, but in this game I'm going for different Broncos. Yeah, that's going to be my upset.
You're going to say Denver.
Denver because
actually, well, technically New Orleans has a worse record than Denver does
at the moment.
Yeah, so that if you would pick the Saints, then it would probably be the upset, but I'm going to go Denver. You're going to go Denver, and then you got Denver as well. Okay. How about the Monday Night Football game? Cardinals at home against the San Francisco 49ers.
You don't have to ask me.
Okay, I know that. What about you, Sean?
49ers.
I'm also going to pick San Francisco as well, but I won't be surprised if Arizona does keep in contact with them.
And I told everyone that, too. Don't be shocked if Arizona pulls something out of their sleeve. So.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much so. So that's been your picks for
Because anything can happen in football.
Yeah.
Week 8 picks. This will be probably a video response to JOD's picks of the week that he makes on his 209 Wake Up Show. I was on his show earlier, so earlier in the week. So, and with that said, we'll be right back on the Colorado Sports and Thunder Show. Coming up, Delta College Mustangs beat out the College of Sequoias 42-18 plus Amber Alert on the Colorado Sports and Thunder Show. We'll be right back. Hoorah!